Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Fred Razak at CMTrading. Today is November 24th, 2017, and today is Friday morning. So looking at the events today, there's no event scheduled for today, just the day after Thanksgiving. So the markets are reopening, and generally they open on an upbeat. Okay, it's a day after Thanksgiving. It's Black Friday. Consumers are spending money today. Lots of sales going on, and then it's followed up with this new um, concept of Cyber Monday, which are a lot of deals on the internet on Monday morning. So, it's a consumer shopping spree this next 3 days, and it also, ripple effects into the financial markets. But let's see what's been happening in the last couple of days. So we're looking here at a 4-hour chart on the Euro USD, and as you can see, we're closer to the top area here. That's 1, that's 2, 3, and 4. Okay, where we've really set this up as a resistance at 118.60-ish level. We're trading at 118.47. The question is if we can sustain the momentum here, okay, or hold the line, we could possibly see it break up above this 118 level and get closer to the 118.80-ish level as our next spot. Okay, but it's been a rocky ride for the Euro USD over the past couple of weeks. It's been kind of flatlined this week, but we do expect a little bit more activity as next week progresses and we get into the end of the month for the Euro USD. Looking at the GBP USD here, we're slowly also at this resistance level and just below it at 133.87. 132.87. But as you can see, it really wants to break above these two levels. So you got to keep an eye on both of these Euro USD and GBP USD to see if it does break out here. As the gold is getting stronger, we'll take a look at that in just a moment. But as things are progressing and the dollar is getting weaker across the board, it's slowly but surely, indicating to us that it may have a correctional move on the upside. So we got to keep an eye on that and look for that as the week progresses. USD ZAR getting stronger here at 1390-ish level, and we mentioned this earlier. At 1382 we bounced off of. That was our go-to after it broke the 14 basis points. So, we're just bouncing off of it just a little bit. I'd like to see a little bit of a correctional move as we, continue the slide down. We've had 1, 2, 3. Could be that we'll have a further slide further down as we make this correctional move. So keep an eye on that as well. Looking at the gold really at 1291 at the top of this range, okay? And it looks like it's getting stronger. And the reason I say that is that in our pullback, we didn't pull back further down. We made higher highs, higher lows, okay? And we really kept this neckline at 1289-ish level. So this may be an indication that we'll break out from this 1293, possibly end up at 1300 again, and then possibly go up even higher. So that's the 6-month plan for gold, but keeping an eye on this is really, you got to really be in it to win it, and the only way to do that is to slowly build into the position on the upside. Looking at oil, also getting stronger, 58.43. We haven't seen these levels in almost 2 years, so this is really historical for us for the past 2 years. Now, looking at our previous resistance, 61.20, $60 a barrel is also an important number. And if this continues at this momentum, we could definitely see it hit 64, 65-ish levels. So keep an eye on this as well as this resolves itself later in the week. Dow Jones up a little bit this morning at 23,511. We're only 70 points off of our all-time highs. Let's see if we do get that bull run today, okay, which is historically the case the day after Thanksgiving. People are home. They're feeling good about their bonuses coming up at the time of Christmas. So they're, looking to enter the markets, and they realize how much the markets have gone. So it's really an important day to actually be day trading today, this afternoon, when the markets open in the United States. JSC correctional move here. We've had this big gap up. We had a little bit of a run up, and then we have a a gap down and a correctional move. So, this is indicative of all-time highs, right? When we do hit all-time highs, there's correctional moves that come right afterwards. So, like I said the other day, you got to just be very careful when you're buying these pullbacks because they could be fierce and fast. And this is a nice case in point, and this is really a great opportunity for day traders because if you really see that it's not working right away, you close your position, you flip it the other way, and you catch the downturn and really bank on some money there. So this is a great example of that. Let's see how this falters today. Okay, is it going to bounce over here? We're right between our two moving averages, so there's no position I'm ready to take in it, but I'd like to see, maybe we'll have that correctional move on the upside as we've, sold so sharply right after the run up. So got to keep an eye on that and question yourself whether or not this was real buying or this was just pressure from the general markets. Looking at the DAX, we pretty much flatlined at 13,000 here, bulls, bears, and then we just flatlined. So, altogether, I'd like to see some sort of bounce of this. Maybe it'll play catch up to the Dow Jones as we progress throughout today. Now remember, Thanksgiving to Christmas is generally a bullish time frame. Okay, we may sell off the first week after Thanksgiving, but then it's really, my mindset is already thinking bullish because that's the time of the year that we really rally. So keep an eye on that. But nothing has really been usual about this year because we've had such a strong run up between September and now that it questions whether or not we'll continue this momentum. So got to keep an eye on it and just realize that this is the thought process that you digest in historical data, but just being open to other events. This is Fred Razak. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.